Sergeant America coming at you. Boom. Hope all my sound, everything is going okay. I've been playing around with some stuff, so hoping it's all still going well. A lot of glare coming off that dome, but backlighting. Hauls. I don't usually do them. I usually have a very small pull list, and this was a little bit different. I don't know what happened today. It was Well, I know the dollar wall beat me up pretty good, and then on top of that, there was a lot of just great comics this week. So, actually, last week I picked up Wacky Raceland. This is a Hanna-Barbera DC Comics #1. I'm trying to get the glare off of that. I don't know if anyone was a big fan of Wacky Racers. It was a bunch of people that had weird, unique vehicles. It was like Dastardly Do-Right and Muttley, his dog, and Penelope Perfect, and a whole bunch of just weird, like two Captain Caveman like creatures. And the whole thing was this guy got them together to make a race, and this is an interesting take off of it. I had bought Johnny Quest and Future Quest because of nostalgia. I bought some G.I. Joe comic because of nostalgia. It was G.I. Joe and Street Fighter crossover. So I've been purchasing one or two because of nostalgia, usually just the first issue each one. This one I'm going to probably stick with. I'm probably going to add this one to my pull list. This is just ridiculous. It is what it looks like on the cover. It is basically Hanna-Barbera let these people go crazy, and this is a Mad Max themed book where a lot of these people were rescued at points of death, or something bad was going to happen, and it's almost like the Secret War idea where they're pulled off of somewhere and then they're put on this special world where they're going to race all the way across it, and the winner gets to go to basically Valhalla, heaven, whatever you want to call it, Avalon, and everybody else, something bad happens. So it's been very interesting to see. There's going to be checkpoints, so we've already gotten to the first checkpoint. Obviously, there can only be one winner. There's only one person to lead. They try and do things to sabotage each other's vehicles. So it is both Wacky Racers, it is Mad Max, it is just a dang good story. It is, though, with the new DC, $4, not holding the line at $2.99. Evidently, special things are going to get special prices. So a $4 book from DC. It does, though, have the front story of the race, and then the back story is actually a little segment of one of the drivers and how they got into it. I had to go back and watch the Wacky Racers cartoon to remember who some of the extra characters were. I recommend watching that cartoon. It's probably 20 minutes at most. Buying Wacky Raceland and enjoying it for what it is. It is not a recreation of that. It is a unique comic book that makes me want the comic. Unlike everything else I've gotten, made me either want to watch the cartoon or play with my toys. So now on to the haul. Manifest Destiny. This is the second part of the Sasquatch story. This is part 2 of 6, issue number 20. This has been really good. They're following the footsteps of another, evidently, adventure party that had gotten a little further than them, who met a horrible demise. It'll be interesting to see if they just continue with those guys or if this pushes it forward back into the main storyline. It was just very excellent. I can't wait to read that one. Clean Room. Oh my goodness, yeah, look at that picture on there. This is issue 9. The trade is out. Make sure you get the trade if you haven't been picking it up in single issues. This is Gail Simone, her art, and Davis Hunt doing the artwork, and it is just outstanding and beautiful. So, I do really want people to buy that Wacky Raceland. I'm going to go back real quick and tell you, hopefully, who writes it and does it. Story was Ken Pontek. art was Leonard Manco. I'm not sure if anybody knows them. Like I said, though, I really like that book. I'd like for people to buy that one. Rebirth, Green Arrow. I did like the zero issue, if we're going to call it that, the Rebirth issue. So I picked up number 1. Can't wait to see how this goes. You know, I like Ott's artwork. I just realized, you know, yeah, Schmidt, Otto Schmidt, and can't wait to see if Percy really can do a storyline. You know, I've heard people say that he was hampered before, so hopefully this one will really take off. Previously, my comic shop has been selling out of Rebirth books. There was plenty of Rebirth up there, so I'm really excited. I'm really hoping that goes well. Along that lines, then I also did pick up Batman. You know, I think this is the alternate cover from what I've seen that other people had. So I'll just give you a quick look at that. Interested, hoping to see more of King's fingerprints on this and not my fingerprints on here. But you know, with Finch, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. So picked up Black Widow number 4, and because I forgot, Black Widow number 3. So I got to get double read up on that one for Comic Book Roundtable. The new Suicide Squad. We see Juan Fiera's art here. Definitely beautiful work. I am just excited about this one. So, Klaus. This time I didn't say Klaus. So, this continues to be a really good story. This is 6 of 7. So, man, I'm so close to the end. I have enjoyed this for a Christmas book in June. It's 90-some degrees out. It's still a very good one. I think this one he is... Oh, I don't want to reveal that. I heard some things about it, but I don't want to spoil it. So that was my haul for the week. But like I said, I got spoiled. I grabbed the dollar wall, and boy, did they overload the dollar wall. I did see the new Thor up there, the new Amadeus Hulk is up there. Almost all the Marvel number 1s. So, I mean, boom. Hercules, number 1. Evidently the sales must be troublesome because, you know, boom, that's already up on the dollar wall. My shop has been really great about the dollar wall recently. The new Astonishing AntMan number 1. And that was, yeah, I remember I didn't buy it. It was a $4 book. Got it for $1. Boom. Very happy. All these Marvel books. Yeah, especially, here we go. Here's another one. This was a $5 book. The AntMan Annual said for $5. Getting it for $1. That's a steal. I heard from a lot of people good things about it, so I definitely wanted to check it out. I got A-Force number 2. And as I dig through, I got... Oh, they're going to make it all the way at the bottom. It was a very nice cover. Come on. Almost there. Hold on, people. Boom. A-Force number 1. A-Force number 1. That was my phone chiming. So, A-Force number 1, number 2, each for $1. Yeah, for $1, I'm going to check those out. Then I got, because I heard great things from Oddfellow Thoughts and a lot of the others from the Comic Book Roundtable that were cheering it on. Winch Hunter Angela 1602, Part 1. Part 2. So, some nice covers too on that. Part 3, but boom, $1 each. You know, these are $4 books. Yeah, I'm going to buy those. I can get that many of them. Quake, number 1, 50 Years of S.H.I.E.L.D. It'll be interesting. I've liked the TV show. I've not been thrilled by the TV show, but I've liked it. Hank Johnson of Hydra. So this one just looked fun and silly. I flipped through it a little bit. Invincible Iron Man number 1. Boom. You know, this is the Bendis Marquez run. You know, for $1, yeah, I want to see, you know, $4 book. Let's see what this is like. Secret Wars 2. It's a little silly. $5 book for $1. It did ring up wrong. I had to tell my cashier that, and he corrected it. They always treat me right there. Rainbow Comics and Collectibles. If you're ever in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, why are you here? But if you are, go to that store. Shield #1, Agents of Shield, based off the TV show. Like I said, I like the show. Not been thrilled, it is what it is. Spider-Woman. I heard once again, lots of the comic book roundtable aficionados have been chatting it. Got to grab that one. But boom, Angela, Queen of Hell #1. Once again, hear great things. That's what I love about the show. Things I would normally pass up on, like $5 books. Here's another one, Contest of Champions #1. So, once again, another Mockingbird #1, 50 Years of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, and last and very least, S.H.I.E.L.D. #1. This one is loosely based off the TV show. Let's say it that way. And it's not the other Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I did flip through to make sure that they weren't just alternate covers. So that was my night. Like I said, my dollar wall treated me great. That was too many. Nobody tell my wife how much I spent on that, if you can do the math. Otherwise, that's my haul, y'all. It was very excellent. I know I went longer than I usually do. But like I say, I don't get books like that very often. So once again, thank you and catchphrase.